Welcome to Learning Bites, short bites of information you get to apply immediately. We're looking at business systems, and to start off with, this week I want to tackle your sales process. Without sales, you don't have a business. We've got to be selling something, whether we're selling a message, whether we're selling a product or a service, and the more efficient we can get that, the more likely we are to be successful in business. I often say to people that sales is a process. It is something that has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and sometimes they're long and sometimes they're short. The clearer you are on your sales process, the easier it is to help people through the journey that we'll often refer to as your customer journey. Your customer goes on a journey through the sales process. In saying that, one of the things that is important to understand is what are the steps that you take people through? So when you start to look at your customer journey, we want to look at what are the steps from the initial inquiry through to how you connect with them. Do you phone them, email them, send them a message, whatever the case may be, through to whether you have an appointment, how you do the proposal, whether you present it, how do you follow that up, how do you ask them to pay for it, how do you then move them on in terms of getting their product or service as part of your overall system. When you are really clear on what your sales process is, it allows you to remove any extraneous parts of it. It allows you to refine it so that you can make the distance between what the customer wants to get and the customer actually getting that as smooth as possible. Remember, a key element though is that the customer must have a good experience through that process, because that's what they will remember. How do they feel as they went through the process? Having a look at your sales process will also allow you to refine how long it takes to get through it, but also what are your conversion ratios? Are you really good at getting people to make an inquiry, but then maybe not so good at getting them to make an appointment? Or maybe you have great appointments, write up the proposals, but you're not so good at getting customers to say yes to it. Knowing what your sales process is allows you to then look at where do we need to tweak it, where do we need to improve it. Have a look at your sales process. Is it clear? Is it simple? Is it easy to follow? Is it as efficient as it possibly can be? And does it give the customer a great experience? The better you do that, the more successful you're going to be in all that you do. Here's to your success. If any of this resonated with you and you'd like some help with it, do feel free to get in touch. Drop me an email at mike@thinkrite.co.nz or 0272 987 523 or our website www.thinkrite.co.nz.